Hello everybody. Okay. Hello everybody, this is Let's Play LZ35 and I honestly never thought I was going to do this. But I'm actually going to be talking about some of the creepy pasta. Bloop. So basically Lavender Town. If you don't know Lavender Town, it's basically in Pokemon green, yellow, blue, red. Every beginning like Pokemon game like red, green. Anyway. I'm going to read on into some of the facts. Yeah. So first, I'm going to do the white hand sprite because that's what I have right now. So it says known in the code as whitehand.gif. This was scripted to appear as a Pokemon on the third floor of the Lavender Town. It is divided into four separate animations. An introduction, the cry, Pokemon unleashes before battle. An idle, two attacks. The attacks are unknown. Of course, that's gonna be possible. Okay, so they're listed simply as Fist and Brutal. Anyway, while viewing the animation has proven to be hazardous, viewing the frames on the model has been proven to have no adverse effects. That has no adverse effects. The white hand is depicted as a shriveled, slightly decayed hand with surprising attention to its detail. Flesh is peeling back from the bone, and several tendons dangle realistically out of its wrist. The first attack is hand balling into a fist, then swinging forward. However, the brutal animation is missing several frames. The hand seems to open up, then cuts out. After a few seconds, it reopens, closes again. No record has been found of finding these missing frames. And then the spray is right here. I wish I could upload it to you guys, but I don't have anything for that. So this is actually proven to not be real because the Game Boy doesn't even have any .gif file, so I don't think it could even hold a .gif file. And people have been going through all rumors, and all they ever found was Ghost. That's all they've ever found. So yeah, not real. In Pokemon, it's kind of gross. Next is the ghost, like ghost. Anyway, the ghost animation coded as haunting.swf was intended to be placed in several areas throughout the tower, including in the center of a path on the second floor, where players could not interact with it, leaving many to believe it was intended as a background feature. The ghost animation, as well, must be viewed in individual frames. It is comprised of 59 frames total. I don't know. However, after extraction, around half of these frames have been revealed to be the standard ghost model using pocket monsters. Oh, that game. Okay, yeah, I remember something about that. Ghost was actually going to be an actual Pokemon in uh, Pocket Monsters. Anyway, around a quarter of the remaining frames are comprised of static to produce a fading effect. However, interspersed with these bursts of static are several frames of screaming faces, along with the images of a skeletal man in a cloak, emphasized to be the Grim Reaper. Well, I can get that. and of several killed corpses. It's okay. The meaning behind these are unknown. While under oath before the video game commission board, lead programmer Hisashi Sogobe, sorry if I pronounced it wrong, testified as to having no knowledge as to where the images surfaced. Of all the phenomena associated with the LTS, this animation is most speculated on in the thesis. Video games and the manipulation, manipulation of the human mind. Dr. Jackson Turner argued that the images were intentionally placed due to their brief time appearing on the screen and the graphic nature of the frames. Turner theorized that these were meant to subliminally influence players to become more frightening by the disturbing surroundings. Okay, now here's Buried Alive, which I'm actually pretty scared at. Anyway, often referred to as its code, the Berryman script. The Buried Alive model was to be found on the final story of the Pokemon Tower. Okay. In what has now been replaced with the Marowak Ghost, which is just Ghost. According to the script assigned to it, the Buried Alive model was intended to be the boss of the tower. Once reaching the top floor, the following conversation would have taken place. Okay, so this is Buried Alive. You're here. I'm trapped, and I'm so lonely. And I'm lonely. So very lonely. Will you join me? And then it says, after this, the battle would have been annotated once in battle view. Buried Alive model appears to be a decaying human corpse, attempting to crawl out of the ground. And it has two white hands, like I read before, a Gengar and a Muck. You would get that since they both resemble dead. Strangely enough, a protocol for the Buried Alive's actions after it was defeated were not written. In the case of a player defeating him, the game would crash. However, a specific ending was written by an unknown programmer upon losing the battle. In this ending, Buried Alive was to have stated, "Finally fresh meat," followed by several lines of gibberish. He was to have then dragged the player character into the ground surrounding him. The scene would finish with a typical game over screen, like there's ever been a game over in Pokemon. However, in the background, an image of the Buried Alive scene with Buried Alive character, the live character devouring the player was to have been shown. Especially strange are the protocols for after the scene. The cartridge was to download this image to the small internal memory contained in the Game Boy, overriding the title screen that normally accompanied a Game Boy turning on. Say whenever it started up, the player would view this image as a sound file. Static mesh. That WAV, I think I know what that is. Like, was played. The intended purpose for this effect, unlike many of the other image as a sound. Unlike many of the other factors leaning towards LTS is unknown. So we're done here. That's it for mostly Lavender Town. If you're wondering why this Lavender Town thing, it's actually just for Lavender Town. Let me just erase this. Yeah. Hi guys. Hope you like this. It's actually just telling about Lavender Town. If you already knew about Lavender Town, but you don't know how the story goes, then if you're watching this video, like you don't know how they're. Anyway, so this has been Let's Play OZ5. You mean it, and goodbye. I don't.